This is my favorite lounge at Los Angeles International Airport. It's the Star Alliance Lounge in the International Terminal. Let me show you around. Okay, so to get up to this lounge, you take the elevator from level 4, which is the ground floor, up to level 6. You come right out of the elevator, they'll check your boarding pass and credentials right here, and then you get in the lounge. And definitely one of the coolest parts of it is what they call the balcony up here. This balcony overlooks most of the International Terminal. It's pretty neat, it's bright, it's airy. It is a little warmer out here than it is in the actual main part of the lounge. I think maybe just the air conditioning flow isn't as good up on the 6th floor of this big open dome, but from out here you get really great views of this main place of the International Terminal. That's where you come in through security, so the elevators are just to the right. Food court just down below. Bridge right out to gates 200 and 225, so all super convenient, and you're really kind of all in the center of it right here. And continuing on our walk, over here on the right, looks like an area that used to be a bar, but now it's just kind of a seated area that you could sit on both sides. Nice little dim, warm colored lamps right here. We see a departure monitor over in the back and a little quote on the wall about Los Angeles. There's lots of quotes, but it says, "Tip the world over and everything will land in Los Angeles." That's a bit how it feels to be in LA. All right, coming back into the indoor area now. Over here on the right, we've got one of the beverage areas, a great selection of wine and liquors, and then down here we've got bottled beers, Sam Adams, Heineken, Asahi. We've got a similar selection over in this refrigerator. There was a soda fountain up on top. Now this is the actual bar where you can get mixed drinks and also some beers on draft. They've got like an IPA and a couple of other ones that are there. The bartender, I think he went off to try and fix something. Down here, we've got some juices, so apple juice, orange juice, cranberry juice, a small selection of teas. Not really a fabulous tea selection if you ask me, but there is some tea, and a coffee machine that happened to be broken at the time I was there. Well, you know what, things break, that's not a big deal. We've got a little picture of the Hollywood sign here in the back, more seating areas right by the front area where you check into the lounge. Overall, just kind of a nice, clean vibe in here. Air conditioned well, lots of more departure monitors. You can see this big set of wine is right behind the buffet, and I'm going to walk down the back side of the buffet line just because the lighting worked out here better. So really good buffet, hot foods, cold foods. We've got some sandwiches, we've got some wraps, we've got some salads. Over here we've got some potato chips, we've got some muffins, some rolls. On the hot section, we had some, it was like a chicken with broccoli that was pretty good, and a noodle bar that we're going to take a look at in just a minute. We've also got this drink area. So this is the noodle bar in the back, which is a really impressive bar of noodles. You have your choice of 2 types of noodles. You can either have your thin rice noodles or your thicker wheat noodles. You pick them up here, you put them into a bowl, and then you put a whole set of toppings on. All of these are cold, but then you add some really hot soup, and they had 4 different choices for soup broth. Here they got like a Thai curry, they've got like a French onion, they've got more of like a Vietnamese chicken pho base, and you can take a look at what I got here from the buffet. Noodles in the center, the chicken warm thing with some rice pilaf on the right, and a pretty good red velvet cake over on the left. What noodles did I get? Turns out I got both the wheat noodles and the rice noodles, and an apple that was nicely already saran wrapped. Okay, so now just coming back behind the buffet, behind those wine glasses, little back hallway right here, there are pretty big restrooms, men's and women's, this way. And now coming over here will take us out to the terrace, the shower suites, and the balcony bar. As we go out here, this is definitely my coolest, favorite part of the lounge. I mean, I also kind of like this little dark, moody vibe place over here. And they've got the media room where if you just like want to watch some TV or something like that, you can watch in here. Quiet, soothing spot. But this spot, as we come out here, there's a little garden. Oh, there's some shower suites over on the right, so you can take a shower before your flight too. There's like maybe 8 of them in there. This is a lounge where you can actually be outside. Los Angeles often has great weather most of the year, and if you've been between long flights, just to be able to get outside is really pretty nice. And it's, while it is kind of like tucked in from a lot of the airport, you can't see everything. You do have great views over here of the Delta terminal. Back over this way, pretty comfy chairs, nice shade structures. There's even complimentary Wi-Fi right out here. Well, fellas, boys, if you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy some of my other lounge reviews at LAX Airport. I've got the Centurion Lounge also here in the International Terminal, the Polaris Lounge over in the United areas, and if you just want to see more of the International Terminal, I've got some walkthroughs of it here on the screen, and you might be thinking, Chris, it's pretty nice. Why does everybody hate LAX? Well, then you'll want to check out this video right here where I answer that question. As usual, I want to say goodbye because I'll see you in one of these videos.